Dr. Miller.
Greg, it's Karen.
Hello, Karen. What can I do for you?
I wanted to apologize for snapping at you.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I had no right.
No, don't worry about it.
Can I change my mind, then, about dinner?
Sure. Great. Well, shall I pick you up there? What time?
Well, I'd like to meet you somewhere, if that's all right. I have to take some books back to the university library, so I thought I could go on from there.
Okay, well, how about the Dorset? That's close and the food's terrific.
It's a bit pricey, isn't it?
Aren't you complaining already?
No, well, 7:30 then.
Okay, fine. See you there.
Bye.
Cup of tea, Gran. Gran? Gran?
Yes, dear, what is it? Whatever's the matter?
You just looked... Oh, I don't know. I was just worried.
Don't you worry about me. I'm just a bit tired, that's all.
You haven't really got over the flu yet, have you?
Oh, nonsense, dear. I'm perfectly all right.
Hello, Judy.
Mr. Jackson, come in.
Hello, Mum.
Oh, how nice to see you again.
Well, she's looking tremendous, isn't she?
Tremendous is the word.
How long is it now? What, about 2 weeks?
Yes, there's no problems at all.
That's terrific.
Sit down, Mrs. Jackson.
Thank you.
Not working today?
Night shift. Oh, I don't mind, as long as it doesn't happen too often. Actually, it gives me a chance to do my shopping. Oh, which reminds me. On sale. A real bargain.
Oh, that's great. That's just what we needed.
How much do we owe you?
Well, nothing. It's a present.
Oh, now that's
No,
very
really. It hardly cost a thing.
Mrs. Jackson, thanks.
Honestly.
sweet. I don't believe you, but thank you anyway.
Well, how have you been?
Fine.
Sick.
What?
I'm fine. I've just had
She
a touch
still
of
gets
the...
an awful cold and she's getting
Now,
headaches.
Judy.
They're really bad ones, Mrs. Jackson. I try to get her to get some more rest, but she won't.
Judy, that's enough.
Well, you ought to see a doctor.
Whatever for?
Just have a checkup, Gran.
Dr. Miller's got his own practice now. It's not far from here. Why don't you go and visit him?
Really, there's nothing wrong with me except old age. Not even Dr. Miller can fix that. Stop complaining, dear, and go and put the kettle on. I'm sure Mrs. Jackson's dying for a cup of tea.
All right.
Don't take any notice of her. She's getting nervous, that's all. And as there's obviously nothing to worry about with the baby, she's taking it out on me. You say Dr. Miller's got his own practice?
Yes.
He's left Wentworth completely?
And we're finding it very difficult to get a replacement.
I can't say I blame him, but must be hard on the girls. I remember what it was like before he came. I've tried so hard to forget that I was ever in there, and I've had every reason to, but I can't. There are too many memories.
I just wasn't expecting him so soon. You'd better bring him up. Thank you. Last. Come in.
Mr. Douglas to see you, Mrs. Davis.
Erica, how are you, eh?
Very well, thank you. Thank you, Miss Williams. Could you arrange for some tea or coffee?
Oh, not for me, thank you.
Well, don't bother then. Do sit down, Mr. Douglas.
Oh, come now, Erica. Ted, eh?
Ted.
Now, what's this all about?
My resignation? Let's just say I don't think I am capable of governing Wentworth in the way some people think I should.
Oh, nonsense. You're one of the best people we've got. Now, you're not still fretting about this inquiry, are you? You know, there was nothing personal in that. And things had got a little out of hand.
My resignation has nothing to do with that. Under the circumstances, I don't see what else the department could have done.
Well, then what is the problem? Erica, look, we've known each other for some time now. If there's something worrying you, I want to know what it is.
Whatever I have done, whatever mistakes I have made, I have always tried to do my job with integrity.
Yes, I don't think anyone would question that.
Until recently.
Oh, I don't understand.
Ted, why has my deputy governor been granted leave when I am so short-staffed?
Well, I thought you recommended it.
I most certainly did not. I passed on his request, expecting it to be refused, which it was. Then suddenly, the decision was reversed.
Well, I'll look into it. Is that all that's worrying you?
No. Have you heard of Antonia McNally?
McNally. Yes, the woman the afternoon press delight in calling the queen of the underworld. On remand for murder, if I remember correctly.
You do?
Yes.
Unfortunately, her influence seems to extend somewhat further than the underworld.
What are you suggesting?
I would have thought that was rather obvious.
That's a rather serious accusation, Erica. What proof do you have?
None. I know this is going to ruin my whole argument. In fact, nothing really straightforward has been said. It's all been suggestion, innuendo. I could be wrong, but I am quite sure I am not. If I had any proof, I could demand an investigation, even put a stop to it. As it is, I have no choice but to ask you to accept my resignation.
Hello, Greg.
Karen.
May I take your coat, madame?
Thank you.
Champagne now, monsieur?
Yes, thank you. You look fantastic.
Borrowed feathers. Angela's very generous.
Feathers have nothing to do with it.
I didn't look so great in blue denim, did I? Sorry. Just it always makes me feel self-conscious.
We have no reason to feel self-conscious, especially with an old friend like me.
You could be the main reason.
Yes, thank you.
Champagne.
Celebration.
What are we celebrating?
Well, a number of things, really.
For instance?
Well, for a start, I saw Erica today. Told her I'd go back to the prison.
Oh, Greg!
Only for 2 days a week.
Still, that's something.
And on condition they keep looking for a replacement.
That's absolutely marvelous. I'm so pleased.
Yeah. I hoped you would be.
Erica, I didn't realize you were still in the building.
Oh, I had a lot of work to get through, but it's all done now.
Betty Williams said Mr. Douglas was in today.
Yes. He tried to talk me out of my decision.
I hope he succeeded.
Partially.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, I've agreed to take some leave and reconsider my decision.
Good idea. You certainly deserve a holiday.
Oh, I don't know. We're so short-staffed here, it doesn't seem right.
Well, it's better than leaving us all together.
I suppose so, but I may never come back.
Wouldn't blame you. How long are you taking?
3 weeks.
Oh, we can certainly manage for that long.
Yes, and Dr. Miller's decision helps enormously.
Greg!
It's a tremendous relief, even though he's only coming back for 2 days a week. I can't tell you what a help it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize, didn't you know?
No, I didn't.
Well, I thought you talked him into it. Well, he did say something about financial difficulties, but how odd. I wonder what made him change his mind.
I've no idea.